Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. We try to deal with geopolitical issues. First of all, sorry for the lack of video over the last days. As you see, there is no break in the geopolitical events, and that's why we have also not to take any breaks. And that it will be for the we will believe me that there will be much more video over the next day. We'll try to analyze all events which is right happening now in the Middle East. And today we will talk about what's happening in Iraq, and we will raise the following question: is Iraq caught in a war between, from one side, the Shia paramilitary, and from the other side, the US and Israel? Indeed, Iraq has been hit by what we can call mysterious blast. During weeks, no one has been able to determine from where those blasts came from. And maybe since a couple of days, a response has been brought, and that's what we will talk in our video. So everything started on July 19th. So on that day, a base in Amerli in the Salahdin province, so in eastern Iraq, has been hit by a mysterious blast. And at that time, the Iraqi government has been really unable to provide any answer who caused this blast. There were some speculations that Americans could have done it. As you know, Americans are present right now in the Iraqi soil, having 5,000 troops. And so most people thought that they were the likely actor behind this blast on 19th of July. Another blast then occurred on 12th of August. This one occurred in close to Baghdad, in the Al-Sadr city, in the neighborhood which is held by the Muqtada al-Sadr troops, militia, one of the powerful militia in Iraq. And so a blast hit let's say, depot from the Iraqi federal police. But also there were some weapons for the Ashad al-Shabi, the Popular Mobilization Forces, the Shia paramilitaries that we will talk a bit more later. And also no one knew who did this attack. This attack killed one civilian and wounded 28 persons. And still, again, an anger among Iraqi to their government to say who did that and why we could not prevent such attack. And then there was a third blast, this time on 25th of August, so meaning last Sunday, which happened in the western city of Ta'im, close to Syrian border, where a commander of the Kataib Hezbollah has been killed. And this time, the Iraqi government and also the Shia paramilitary were very clear. They have certainties that Israel and not the United States are behind those attacks. And also to corroborate their sayings, two US State Department officials talk on anonymity and said that they also confirmed that US are not behind those attacks, and they have also said that Israel are behind the attacks. And also we know that the Prime Minister Netanyahu in Israel also said that Israel will attack anywhere where he feels threatened by a Shia paramilitary. And we know that those paramilitary are linked to a certain extent to Hezbollah or directly to Al-Quds force in Iran. And so we can imagine that probably Israel could have decided to attack those paramilitary. If proven, those attack would be the first one from Israel since 1981, since the attack on the nuclear facility, which was built at the time by the then president Saddam Hussein. So it would be clearly a major escalation. But the question is, why still can we answer to the question, the initial question of our video, is Iraq caught in the war, so between Shia paramilitary and Israel and US? We can definitely say yes, because besides Israel, what we have also seen attack coming from the Shia paramilitaries. To remember what happened also in Iraq over the last 2 months, some Shia paramilitaries also launched some rockets to the green zone in Baghdad, where most embassies lie, also against oil fields. So what we can see, we see a battle happening right now in Iraq between one side, as I said, Shia paramilitary and the Western forces. We can think that now things could worsen in Iraq due to the fact that we have a very weak government in Iraq right now, which is unable to defend the sovereignty of Iraq, as we could see with the inability, for example, to down drones, which cause those blasts in Iraq. And now it brings the country, Iraq, to a major political crisis, where you have the majority now of MPs from the Iraqi parliament asking for the withdrawal of the US troops from the country due to the inability from the US to prevent those attacks, external attacks on the Iraqi soil. We can imagine that now American troops could face retaliations from those Shia paramilitary, and we can think really that the Iraqi could be the next ground of battle between the US and the Shia paramilitary.